if you don't respect the person who is providing, protecting, and securing your life, you have reason to be left. What's good, YouTube? I just wanted to thank you for watching and subscribing. So thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Know you're going to enjoy it. Know you are loved and valued. Enjoy the show. Know that there's a caveat to everything, right? So it's kind of like an unwritten contract for any and everything you do. So it's kind of like if you're in a relationship, right? If you're in a relationship, y'all can set boundaries and have certain things like there's no cheating, there's no hiding of information to a degree and stuff like that, right? It's kind of like if you are, say, if you're the head of household, right? And you're providing the financial security, make sure the rent or mortgage is paid, make sure you got food in the house, make sure all the essential bills are paid, right? And things are covered. Understand that relying on that person in full also makes you vulnerable. And what I mean by makes you vulnerable is if you're expecting somebody to fully take care of the majority of the important things in your life, especially from a financial standpoint, understand that they do have more leverage than you at the end of the day. And it can come to a point where if you're disrespectful, you're mean, you talk down to them, anything like that, they can change at any point in time because they have the leverage. And there's a caveat or unwritten contract to anything. It's kind of like if you're in a relationship and you say, "Oh yeah, I love you. I'm gonna be in this forever. Like this is great. Everything's fine." And then things aren't fine. Then you start talking bad about them. Then you start telling people how they're a bad person, or you go and cheat on them, or you start doing these things. Understand that there's going to be change because there's an unwritten contract at that point where you're like, okay, I didn't say if you're disrespectful that I have the potential to leave you. I didn't say if you're mean to others, I have the potential to leave you. I didn't say those things, but for some of those things, that's kind of like the unwritten contract. It's kind of like in any business and stuff like that, right? If you have a business that you're running with individuals, you have partners, a team, whatever it is, right? And your business is attached to those individuals. Those individuals also have to present themselves in a certain way in life because they are attached to the business. It's like they're the brand for their business. They're walking advertisements. So if you have a business and you're running it and you had advertisements, you have people who know about your business, people who are involved in your business, and you know this person's a part of the business, but they're out there wilding out, they're out there drinking, smoking, partying, getting in trouble, getting arrested and stuff like that, that looks bad on you and looks bad on the brand and the business. So that's where it's the unwritten contract kind of thing, or even it could be part of the contract where if you don't follow protocol, if you aren't doing things that align with the purpose and what it is that we're trying to build, then yeah, you have the potential to be let go. We have the potential for us to move forward without you. But you know that stuff from the jump. Some things with these unwritten contracts is you don't know everything from the jump, but some things are like common sense where you should not have to really discuss that. So it's the same when I go back to thinking of somebody if you're in a relationship. If say you have a man, right? I'm gonna put this in a perspective of a traditional household. I'm not saying this with any malice or anything bad for anybody. Women can run the household too, all that stuff. So I speak of this in a traditional quote unquote marriage where the man is the head of household. So if the man is the head of the household, he's heading the finances, he's making sure there's food on the table, he's making sure outside he's providing and protecting his family, he's creating a will or trust, and he's providing security for the aspect of their family. At that point, it's the same with the mother. The mother's at home handling the things with the kids, make sure the household's clean, that kind of thing, right? So if it comes to a point where, say, the mother is disrespectful to the man because he's either not home enough to spend time or he's tired from work, for example. He doesn't want to always do something, or he's doing what he needs to do in order to provide, and that requires him to be away from home more because the roles are switching. The mother is at home providing for the home much, so the dad's not as available with the kids in that type of scenario, right? And so in that unwritten contract, it's kind of like that man is going to be away from the home more, away from the kids, sacrificing that time with the kids so that he can provide, protect, and secure things for the family. On the other end, the mother is um, the mother is sacrificing her aspect of financial freedom and independence and stuff like that to some degree, because now she's fully depending on the man to provide, protect, and secure the life in the household for her and the kids. So that is her realm. She's taking care of the kids. She's making sure the household's taken care of and all that stuff. So if that happens and say the man comes home, he's outlandish, he's yelling, he's drinking, he's abusive, and all those kind of things, that's that unwritten contract where it's kind of like common sense for people who understand know that abuse is not good. If everything is fine, the mother is handling everything, the kids are good, and the man just has his own struggles and traumas he's dealing with, and he brings it home to his wife and his kids, and is being disrespectful, being abusive in some way, shape, or form, neglecting them, abusing power over them in a negative way when she is doing nothing wrong but doing what she's supposed to do. That is the unwritten contract and the caveat for the mother to take preventative action, whether that to involve law enforcement, to leave, sneak away and leave and stuff like that. And vice versa. You have the man who's providing, protecting, and doing what he needs to do, sacrifices his time away from the kids and you, so to give you the life that you want at the end of the day. But he comes home, you're disrespectful, you're blowing money, you're drinking, you're smoking, you're putting your kids in front of the tablet and not actually spending time with them, and you're sitting on your phone, you're making everything about you and stuff like that. And then you wonder why he's where he's at, why he has to start setting limitations and stuff like that in regards to finances, in regards to the lifestyle, because you have bad habits. Understand that that's an unwritten contract. If you don't respect the person who is providing, protecting, and securing your life, you have reason to be left. You have reason to have boundaries set. And it's not from a bad place. It's coming from a place of, I'm looking out for me, the kids, and even you, because you have bad habits and you're not willing to do the work to work on yourself and fix them. Therefore, I have to now step in to protect our family. Because if I don't do it, no one else is going to do it.